Hello everyone, my name is Webweaver and I'm moving the microphone ever so closer, just a little bit, by like, maybe 3 or 4 inches, something like that. It's a delicate balance we weave here because, like, the microphone has this cable in it that kind of like, it's like a microphone on a microphone stand, and it has the cable that goes in at the bottom of the microphone. And that cable do kind of hang a little, though. So, like, I need to move the microphone close enough to where I can talk at sort of all voice ranges without being cut out. But I also don't want it to be too close that the microphone cable M VTG Audio Professional Braided Shield Balanced Microphone Cable Made in USA VTG Audio that does not rest on my arm, because that would be really awkward and weird if I just had a cable resting on my arm for like 30 minutes and I have to move the mouse, so it's like I would move the cable around, I'd be paranoid of the cable like disconnecting the microphone halfway through the recording. It'd be a freaking nightmare. Why on earth would I want that? But you know what it is? It's the Haru arc, baby! Let's go! And I just got my dog running around in the background. You love to see it. Just a dog vibing, hanging out. You may or may not hear barks. Your safety is not guaranteed. There we go. Right freaking there. She do be vibing, though. Yeah. She do be vibing, though. But it's the Haru arc. There's only one character that exists until Pandemonium 4 Savage is cleared by, I mean, I don't think we have, like, a static name, but I would just say, like, no, like, if you put me on the spot, I'd say the cardboard box. But, that's just because that's what the link shell is called. But, anyways, we'll do a little devious trolling and pick, be a good time for a random button. I guess we'll just do, no friends, Haru, but his friends were all murdered by, I believe the enemy's name is White Death. I am not making that up. I genuinely believe that's the enemy's name. But, you know, I haven't necessarily been busy for this day. I was busy in the morning, but in sort of like the afternoon, the evening, you know, we're just kind of bing and or chillin'. We'll do Timeline A, mix it up a little, all perks, live a little. I really don't want to do Endless Mode. That was the misclick of all misclicks. We'll do Yakuza, why not? All perks, a life coach, he's our only friend. He's also a monolithic size that makes submarines, like he towers over submarines in the Marina Trench and all that, you know. It's, you know, the drill. It's the salmon nerd. So strength, very easy. Light source and knowledge. I'm just saying. But our chances of getting folklore studies is very underwhelming because we have all perks. Unless, you know, RNG doesn't, like, all perks doesn't exist and we just get Haru perks the entire game. Haru and a neutral perks, as is the game's want normally when we pick all perks. Like there's 2 all perks runs, alright? There is the run where you get your character's perks and neutral perks, and then there is the all perks run where you get, you know, adrenaline, fast swimmer, fame. I'm trying to think of like really other good ones. I don't think YIIK, like Toshiyaki's perks obviously aren't in because they're for the Necronomicon. But YIIKA's perks aren't in all perks, which is very strange, and I hope that gets changed in the future. Maybe that would make all perks too much of, like, get one perk, win the game sort of deal, but it's already kind of like that. You get Fast Swimmer on any character, and you probably already won the game. Same thing with, like, Adrenaline. But yeah, so, you know, we got every stat check, actually, and then we've got Light Source. And if we get Heart of Darkness, we get Takashi as well. But I've been watching a couple of different things recently. I've been going back and forth. There is this massive 2-hour review of that terrible game YIIK, and like or, I mean, Y2K, but it's like YIIK. They use the Roman numeral for 2. So you pronounce it like YIIK, but it's Y2K. Like, I knew the game was bad, but, like, here's the thing. The game looks hilarious to play, because it looks very easy to dunk on, and that's actually one of the things that the reviewer themselves talk about, is, like, it's, like, it's very easy to dunk on the characters, and it's, like, the perfect Let's Play game. But the thing is, I would disagree, because the combat looks so boring. Like, one character, because it has that sort of, like, Paper Mario thing where each attack has a minigame associated with it, but it's like your character's basic attack takes, like, 10 or 11 seconds to, like, play out. That sounds horrible. Who would want to play, like, a goddamn, like, RPG, like a turn-based RPG like that, and you have 4 characters? That's 44, that's like 40 to 44 seconds, and then you have to wait for the animation to play, and then you have to get, and then there's, like, defensive mini-games where the mobs hit you. It's just, like, it looks so, like, it doesn't look nice, honestly. Like, but here's the thing. The aesthetic style of the game is really cool, right? Like, I think that, like, I saw, like, the reviewer was going through the different dungeons and the different bosses, and, like, the enemy designs look, I mean, who cares, right? But they don't look that great. It's like, you know, a traffic cone guy or, like, a smiley face guy. But the different dungeons, the aesthetics on some of them were really good, you know? Like, they really had a very nice art style. And the character designs were really good, too. It's just that, like, the game looks amazing to watch somebody play, but I don't know if I would want to be that somebody, if that makes sense. But apparently it's getting, like, a big new update where it's gonna, like, rework the game. It's gonna be called Y4K. You know, they're using IV instead of II. It's a little bit weird, but they're, you know, reworking a bunch of stuff, making new enemies, new animations. It seems like they really took the criticism of the game and they're trying to make it better, which, honestly, that's really really commendable. So maybe if the IV version is, like, really cool, I'll check that out, but I don't know. It's in this weird, like, the reason I'm aware of YIIK is because it's a YIIK game. Like, it's a YIIK published game. YIIK, I don't know how to pronounce it. And if you're wondering what YIIK is, or alternatively, you're probably like, click on the damn mystery. Yeah, okay, I'm going. Okay, don't rush me, I'm scared. But, you know, we'll probably get the... Let's get a compass. Let's just start off buying a compass. Love to see that. But, you know, if you're wondering who or what YIIK Publishing is, YIIK are the people who published Valhalla, and they're also the people who published the game that you're looking at on your screen right now. So, a big thing was that, like, when Valhalla was coming out and a bunch of other YIIK games were coming out, they would do this thing where it's like a collaboration with all the other games. Do I want to try this? You know what? Let's go for it. Let's give it a go. We've tried it a few times before. It didn't work out, but that's okay. We'll give it a go. I don't care that Yagathag's getting furious. He's a freaking fish nerd. He's a salmon. He'll be steamed in no time. We'll get like an oven dish. Just ignore it. We'll get an oven dish. You know, fill it with a little bit of water, maybe a little seasoning, some lemon, and we'll steam them. We'll be eating for years. Need to go to the school twice? Okay. That's fine. He can get furious, that's fine. He's not the boss of me, not yet anyways. But, yes, I've been watching a lot of YIIK reviews. But, I mean, and one of the things that the reviewer said in the video is, like, it's respectable to put out a project, right? Like, the game was in development for a long time, and it came out. And, you know, the gameplay may be slow as hell. Like, honestly, the combat's the biggest, like, I don't want to play the game. The combat just looks so slow. I don't know if they fixed it, because this was really, like a review when the game came out, and it seems like the game's been getting, like, consistent updates. But, or at least they're, like, going up, or they're building up to this big, like, 4, version. But, yeah, sure, why not? Yeah, we can just get Paranoia, that's fine, who cares? Paranoia, or did we get Branded? I don't know. Oh no, we got Branded, that's a little bit worse. My Doom meter, it's broken, it keeps going up. It really should stop. No! We got the one dog who dies in 7th Curse, that's so bad. If it was any other dog, they would have lived because of how the 7th Curse mechanic works for some reason. That's so sad. Anyways, we're just gonna do this, that's fine. We can go down to 7 stamina, I don't care. But, yeah, no, it's like, YIIK, F in chat for attack dog, by the way. 6 charisma. No, we'll just get a grip. It's 1 reason versus a potential 2 stamina. I don't really want to lose stamina right now. Speaking of losing sanity, my sanity, it's broken! Bark Woman, -2 to all. I'm not a big fan of this. Honestly, I think we could run away. I think we'll do that. I think we're gonna run away from Bark Woman. She's our second enemy. Not that we have one on the chopping block and or the agenda. Oh my god, this mystery's been so bad. Good jeez Louise. It's probably one of the worst first mysteries of my freaking life. But, yeah, no, it's, YIIK is a weird game, but honestly it's a very interesting thing to think about. Like, it's an interesting topic for me to think about, and it's an interesting topic for me to, like, watch videos on and content. But I don't think I would be the one to, like, play through. But here's the thing, I actually love stuff like that, where it's just kind of a very weird experience, but, and, like, not necessarily a good experience, because, again, like, the main character, like, I don't know if it's just the main character, but the combat animations look so slow. Right? Like, I'm, like, in those games where you have, like, timed QuickTime events when you're attacking, they work because they're so fast, you know? It's kind of similar to how Doom and Doom Eternal, the new Doom 2016 and onwards, how the, like, the glory kills, or whatever they're called, they don't feel old, and they're not annoying. The reason why they're good is because they're over in, like, 2 seconds, right? Like, they don't interrupt the flow of anything. It's like, oh, a demon is vulnerable to an insta-kill, let's insta-kill the demon is insta-killed, let's go back to killing demons. You know, it's not like this, like, 10-second long cutscene of Doom guy just beating the ever-living crap out of a demon. It's like, nope, it's efficiency, and it's over in, like, 2-3 seconds, right? Like, it doesn't take long at all. On some of the bigger demons, maybe it takes a little longer, but that's fine because they're, like, larger, more threatening opponents, so having to take, like, a few extra seconds to kill them is not a big deal. But, you know, it's just, like, the reason why stuff like that works, and the reason why stuff like Paper Mario works, is that when you attack, your attack is over when you press the button, right? Like, when Mario jumps on the Goomba, and you hit A to do another jump on the Goomba, you get bonus damage, a nice sound effect plays, and it's done. But for YIIK, it's like, oh, there's a record, and there's 2 gold spots and 1 red spot, and you mash the A button when the record dial is in the gold spots, and every time you hit a gold spot, you get a bonus damage, and it lasts for, like, 8 seconds. It's like, why? But, anyways, I think that, like, YIIK is either a game that I would get bored out of my mind playing, or I would be so intrigued with it, like, not as a story, but as sort of like a meta thing, like, this is a product that somebody put out, and I'd be so interested in it to learn all the little details, like, about how, like, one of the voice actors for the game didn't want to be in the game, stuff like that, and how the character is, like, based off of him. We need to, like, power level knowledge. I think that's fair. We do have a strength check, though. But I would rather just get knowledge up there as high as possible. But we do need to level up as well. This is timeline A, isn't it? Like, I'm pretty sure I made that distinction. So this is dangerous, this isn't, but we'll probably... do we want to skip this? We'll do Sailors real quick. Actually, should we? Yeah, we'll... Uh-oh, I didn't get stamina from the bath, did I? Whoops. Well, that'll be an item that we discard then. But yeah, we'll do sailors real quick, just to confirm that this is indeed timeline. Whatchamacallit? Okay, yeah. This is indeed timeline A, so we can do the apartment thing whenever we want. That's important, by the way. That's a very important thing that happened there. We want to get 2 funds ASAP, probably from Jar of Blood. You know, take a jog around the block, that's fine. Preferably from Jar of Blood. And then we'll get cursed, and then we'll buy more smonks, and then we'll just be on Easy Street for the rest of the game. That sounds really nice to me. If I get, I'm gonna give him stamina, no matter what, I think, because we've still got 2 more curses, so we can get a curse of stamina if we really want it. We do have school scissors, though, so I'll probably buy the smonks before this mystery ends, but I want to get as close as possible to the ending before then. That's really nice. Too bad it doesn't do anything. Okay, so we'll go here. We'll get cursed. Did the dog leave? The dog did not leave. So we can go to the dog. That's terrible. Horrible, even. What on earth was I thinking? I cannot believe I did that. That's awful. We're gonna go... do I go to the monument? No, we need a recovery phase. We'll go to the scissors of the school next. We're not fighting anything, or at least we shouldn't. Yeah, escape, that's... because we're about to get a bunch of reason anyways. Like, this is 2 and this is 1, I'm pretty sure. So just skip that ending sequence. We don't need to read it. So, I mean, I'm glad that we got spells from other characters, but, you know, these are pretty bad, though. Although I'm not gonna say no to necessarily that. Let's get stamina here. We do need that. I did sell the empty bottle, that's fine. We'll go stamina even more, and then we're gonna go to school scissors, and yeah, we're gonna go to school scissors. That's completely fine. And what we'll do is we will... wait. I thought... did foreign cigarettes get nerfed? I thought they gave you +2. That's so weird. I thought they gave you plus... they do give you +2! What on earth? You fear you can get used to it. Haru's already addicted to cigarettes. What do you mean? He's afraid he can get used to it. He's already used to it. Nice. Got some minus doom there. We do probably... I mean, I'm a little bit worried about this, but it should be fine. Like, she's not that hard of a boss, right? This is me kind of forgetting how difficult of a boss fight the Scissor Woman is. But I'm pretty sure if we do the ritual correctly, she's an easier fight. So if we can do that, then we should. So we'll do the ritual correctly. Triangle with somebody lying down. Can we be blessed by the boy? Nah. That's like the Trolls doll or whatever, you know? I hate that one. I like the little, like, lump dude who hangs out on the, like, the side of the door frame. That's the best one. Okay, so this guy can go to hell, but, like, you know... got a great accuracy score against him, but it also doesn't really matter, though, right? Because it's like... unless we throw something, we're 1 damage off, which is a little bit inconvenient. Actually, it's not just a little bit inconvenient, it's very inconvenient. But we can guarantee this hits, so it's like... maybe we'll be able to do something... where we do this and that. Yeah, that'll work. That'll work out just fine. We had to keep in mind that, like, yeah, against some enemies we have dog water for an accuracy bonus, but against him we had an 85, so that works out rather nicely. We have our perception is actually dog water, but let's do it anyways. The chances that this is something meaningful, which it never was going to be, you know, it's not really important or a big deal. We're gonna escape the bathroom 100% of the time. We're worried about our stamina right now. but we just don't have a way of dealing with the ghost reliably. So she's not gonna beat that. Oh god, okay, like, listen, she's bad, but look at her health, right? Like, her health is 22. That's not a big deal. We'll throw the wooden bat as well. We can get to an 89% chance to hit. That's pretty good, and we take 1 damage a turn. I can get behind that. A 99? A 99? We would have to be pretty unlucky to miss that. Why are we getting extra funds? Oh, from Doomed already, that's right. Heart of Darkness, so Takashi is in play. Parting Gift Folklore Studies, there we go. That's what I wanted. And do I want to take Knowledge? I really should take Reason. Are we gonna level up 2 more times? Probably. It's so weird, because Haru on Harbinger of Doom does not have that great of a stat spread. He's just kind of average. So we'll take Stamina, because we're gonna need to use the Monument. I think that's non-negotiable at this point. And we really, like, here's the thing. Abnormal Arms on Ending A, or on Timeline A, is the easiest mystery in the world, but it's too long, so we will skip it with TV Terror. The only question is, which do we do first? I think we'll do Coma first. Just because it'll kinda set our expectations for where we can go in the future. And I mean, you can have whatever you want. I really should time it where we go to the Monument when, okay, that's bad. This is a certified bad moment. So we take 1 to all. We still can't attack twice. Oh my god. We would need 2 more, is that right? 2 more knowledge points? Oh, that's terrible. That's awful. But we do that, we take 1 to all. Still can't kill him there. Oh, jeez. Even with cigarettes, Haru with the heavy-duty flashlight is not that good, which is a little bit disappointing. But we can block 1 more time. We can do that. It's not like we're particularly... I mean, we're worried about the health for sure. But that is kind of a bummer. Now, I will say, though, we aren't using a brick. I wouldn't say that this is a good strategy by any stretch of the imagination. This is not a good strategy. But it is a thing that exists. We do care about our sanity quite a lot here. Because we cannot... Like, we're gonna suffer -3. Like, if you wanna, like, take the gambit right here, where you go for 5 bricks and then somehow kill the whatchamacallit, you can do that, but I'm not going to do that. Seriously? Alright, okay, back to the Monument. What do you want? You want stamina? Okay. Okay, seriously? I hate that. We have fetid fumes, too, don't we? No, we don't, actually, and we're not on Goizo, so... We can rest, which is nice. It kind of puts us back at where we were, though, which is a little bit of a bummer. Okay, this is something that's a little bit more... It's got a little bit more thought put behind it. Do we take the 85-85? I almost feel like we have to, because I don't want to take 4 or 2. I feel like both of those would be really bad, but if we miss one of these, the run is basically over? No, there's ways that you can recover, just don't miss, please. Thank you. I wouldn't want to have to think about that forest meta nonsense. Maybe try to buy, like, a pain med or a sewing kit with the money that we've got, you know, something like that. Not a big fan. But we did turn our fortunes around in the reason department, so we can take that -3 reason like a champion. Yagathag helping us out, removing a little bit of doom there. What happened there? What, we have holes? When did we get holes? Well, we're not dead yet, which is fortunate, but, you know, you could have warned me about that one, and we're skipping it with TV Terror, which is gonna be very helpful because we're gonna get some, stamina recovery. Oh, this is safe, though. I can't do that. I can't do that. Like, it's safe, but we mess up a 7% chance, you know, it's not gonna be good. Do we get really greedy? No, we need to kind of get, like, some sort of advantage. just in case, you know. Yagathag's being very nice. He's being very supportive with our current endeavors. Never mind, he's an asshole. Plus 2% Doom, son of a gun. Now, if we can kind of... Now, the nice thing is... Oh god, the village is doomed. I was about to say, everywhere we're going is safe. So, like, just some random proc is not gonna get us, like, absolutely yeeted. Oh god. I think this is reason we don't have to know. Thank God for that. Okay. These are all bad, but we will take this just in case. So here's the bad thing, alright? Here's the problem. Every stat check in the game, and I wasted all my points on knowledge, and we're taking -9 stamina right now. So we will never have enough stamina recovery for this. So I really did mess that one up, but that's kind of okay. One more wish. Stalker. We need to heal before we get out of here. So now we're taking -6. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, can you take money from me, please? Thank God for that. Okay. So, we need to go to sleep. That's pretty important. We will rest, even though we have fetid fumes. Actually, it's 2% Doom versus 3% Doom. Yeah, okay, that's fine. We'll do it like this. We can't take stamina damage here. Literally impossible. And we can't run away either. So you just need to die. Like, there is no discussing. Oh my god. I almost wish we could throw our weapon, but we can't. So we go down to 4. We have to take... Oh, jeez. Like, we gotta do what we gotta do, but oh my god. Like, I don't think we could kill Takashi with this in one turn. Even with throwing it. That's terrible. That's truly god-awful. Okay, 50 EXP. Thank God we kept the... We would have probably lost... Like, we still might lose the game, but we would have been guaranteed to lose if we lost the bathtub at any point. So let's walk it through. 10 EXP, 10 EXP, -3, -6. So we need to get to 7. We need to get to 7 stamina, and we will live. Copium. So, yeah, just do that. And hope for the best. We have branded, so we can't get greedy at all. We should be able to pretty easily kill Takashi, because we have 2 weapons that we can throw. And we should be at 1 stamina, so we'll be able to go into desperation mode. But thank God that the lighthouse is so static that we can play around it. Okay, so go ahead and throw the shovel. That's rule number 1. This is going to deal... I do actually need to think about this. Actually, do I? So this is gonna deal... 10? Where's the bonus damage coming from? Oh, we're smonking, that's right. So this is gonna deal 10, and this is gonna deal blah blah blah. Just throw the heavy-duty flashlight, though, to guarantee that it's good. My weird collection, huh? So, would I recommend Knowledge Haru? No, not really. Yeah, true. It was kinda underwhelming. I mean, we got to level 6 and our stats sucked the entire game. Like, would I recommend Knowledge Haru? No, I wouldn't. I would recommend leveraging one of his stats that you can actually level up, like Strength. And that's about it. Maybe if you get, like, Police Revolver somehow, you could go Perception. But yeah, I would probably leverage your Strength stat and try to stack as much damage as possible. That seems to be the Haru method. We'll play all perks Haru some more because I want to try out, like, some other builds on him, and it's complete RNG, so you never know what you're gonna get. You could get absolute goddamn garbage like we got there, but I will give a special shout out to Doomed Already. It basically won us the run, because mainly of them losing -3 reason from Coma would have been devastating if we didn't have that reason regeneration from Doomed Already, and we used a lot of money, which we got through the Doomed Already being bugged and giving you money every time you kill an enemy. We spent that money pretty wisely on the monument. So shoutouts to Doomed Already, the monument, and money. And don't do heavy duty flashlight Haru. We had a lot of RNG in the run that helped us out. And here's the thing, I feel like whenever we win, it's just so easy to think about like, oh yeah, no, I played that really well. You know, it's really easy to get smug and be like, oh yeah, I did that great. But the thing is, and when you lose, you think like, oh man, that one piece of RNG that screwed me over. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, really, truly, you've gotta just think about like, you've gotta just think about, there is positive and negative RNG involved in every run, and you gotta give it to the game when that RNG basically means that you win. Now, would we have had a lot more of a better would we have had a better time if we had, you know, like 4 bonus damage, stacking, cigarettes, core strength, hard knock, well, actually the same thing, cigarettes, hard knock, like stacking, hard knock, core strength, you know, maybe a little CQC training with the semi-auto, demon mask. Yeah, no, that would have been a lot better, but, you know, you gotta try out different runs eventually, you gotta try out different builds eventually, and I think we can, like, I might try it again just to see a little variance in my life, but, you know, there is a significant amount of RNG that contributed to that win there, and I think it's important to shout the RNG out when it's basically the reason why you won. And it's also something that you might not really think about, right? Like, if you think about, like, oh, what are the top 10 most important parts of a run? You know, you probably wouldn't immediately think, oh yeah, the +2 reason you got in that one mystery from Doomed Already, or, oh yeah, that money that you got from Doomed Already. Doomed Already's a great perk. Bye, stay safe out there.